Hi guys, welcome to my channel, and how are y'all doing today? So here today on Abby the Witch, we are actually going to be doing the last prompt for this year's the Witches Black Lent. And the last prompt is final thoughts, sharing my experience working with the sin I worked with, which was pride. And yeah, here we are. So if you don't know already, tonight is actually going to be the Feast of Fiends. It is going to be a live stream over on Jasmine Ambrosia's channel. Jasmine Ambrosia and Beanbag Hagwag are the two individuals who made this sort of neo-tradition. So we will be having a live stream tonight over on Jasmine's channel, just kind of wrapping everything up and celebrating the end of Witches Black Lent. So, like I said, I have been working with the sin of pride, and I will say that this year, this sin, working with this sin, has been the most productive, the most thought-provoking, the most eye-opening. Wow. I've learned a lot about myself, and I have seen a lot of growth in myself when it comes to feeling pride just in these 6 weeks. In prior years, the first year I worked with greed, and then I worked with wrath. Greed was interesting. Greed, it was an interesting year. I did learn a lot. Wrath was interesting, although I had already been working with my sacred rage and wrath. So it wasn't anything that I had already, it wasn't like super new to me, honestly. Working with pride, okay, I had a lot of work to do. And I still have a lot of work to do. I do. So yeah. I actually wanted to read a journal entry here in my Book of Shadows, actually. You get a little glimpse of the BOS. I recently had, maybe this sounds super cringy and really weird, I don't know, that's fine. But I recently had a full body massage for my birthday. I went and got a massage. It was very lovely, it was very nice. While I was getting this full body massage, I feel like I was more open to communication, to spirits. It put me in a full like trance-like state. Okay. The devil came through. He had a lot to say because I was still stuck. I had come quite a long way with working with this sin already. This was like week 5, but I was still stuck on one particular thing. And that was giving myself grace. Giving myself enough grace to allow myself, I'm sorry, there's construction going outside. There's nothing I can do about it. Giving myself enough grace to allow myself to feel something like pride, right? In all aspects of life, but specifically where I'm really struggling is being a parent. Yeah. I really need to give myself more grace. I am a human being. Okay? I'm gonna miss some things. I'm gonna get frustrated sometimes. Okay? I've got to give myself some grace. And I find myself kind of comparing myself to like horrible people. Like, it's really strange. I think it's like earlier in these 6 weeks, I realized too that I have like it's part of like having a really intense, what's it called? Imposter syndrome. I do not allow myself to feel pride. I don't allow myself, I don't think I deserve to give myself grace. And because I don't give myself grace, I feel like I don't give myself grace. So I don't feel like I deserve pride because I feel like I have to be perfect to feel those things like pride. I hope this is making sense. Let me just read. This is what the devil told me while I was getting my massage. Okay. I was asking him, how can I feel pride? Why should I deserve to feel pride? And this is what he said. I was getting a full body massage and became completely open to the devil. He told me many things. This is what he said. Everyone deserves to give themselves grace. Everyone deserves to sin. It's a human right. We are born into sin. That was huge for me. To deny these urges is to live unnaturally. Even the worst people can feel pride or other sins. It's separate from shitty behavior. Even then, though, guilt is unproductive and asking for forgiveness is simply a band-aid. We must forgive ourselves, use critical thinking and empathy while forging the path of do as thou wilt. Trust me, I am the father of witches. So that was huge for me, hearing him say, we are born into sin. This is a human right, okay? Is it an excuse to do shitty behaviors and things like that? No. But it doesn't mean you can't feel pride. I hope this is making sense. I don't know if I'm explaining this well or not at all. Maybe someone can help me explain it in the comments. I don't know. I'm still trying to make sense of it all, if I'm being honest, you guys. And my work with this sin is not done. And it probably never will be. It probably never will be. But it has been the most helpful Witches Black Lent so far. Definitely. So we are born into sin. It's so funny that that's something that they teach you in church, like Christianity and things like that. It's like, yeah, we're born into sin. It's your right to sin. No one needs to forgive you. You need to forgive yourself. You need to grow from your mistakes. You need to use critical thinking and empathy on the path of do as thou wilt. And honestly, doing those things should give you pride. There we go. That just came to me. Putting in that work while being an imperfect human should give you pride. If you can use things like empathy and critical thinking and learning from your mistakes on the path of do as thou wilt, then you can handle that path very well. And you're strong. And you're a powerful witch. And you should feel pride. Anyway, I hope you guys join us tonight for the live over on Jasmine's channel. I would love to see you there in the chat. And until next time, guys, I hope you stay very well. And don't forget to follow the snake. Don't forget, you're born into sin. Bye.